data entry processor by trade, and a 1 year, 6 month, and 4 day recovering drug addict. I was a pretty bad off alcoholic, and I did some drugs. I'm angry that I still have this problem. I'm angry that I had it in the first place, and I'm angry that I still want to watch. It's pot, and you know, cocaine if there's a party. And I don't know anybody hadn't tripped acid at least a couple of times, and you know, meth. If you get too drunk, you can't get up, so you need something to help get you up. So a little meth, and I was a little reluctant with heroin, but I found out that it's kind of cool, actually, you know, until it takes your cars and your job and your wife. I think I'm just going to sit back and absorb what everyone else has to say. Thank you for letting me share. So I consulted a doctor, and they, of course, wanted me to go into treatment. Now, I didn't have the money nor the inclination to want to go into treatment. So I said, look, just tell me what I need to do. Get a bunch of Gatorade, sweat it out, what do I got to do? He said, well, basically, you know, depending on how much you've done, and only you know that, you can do it. You'll have the DTs and shake, sweat, puke, and you know, for a week or so, you'll probably just be miserable. But the odds are, unless you're just shooting heroin all day, every day, which I wasn't, that, you know, you'll live. So I ventured out on my own, and just, you know, one day I threw all the booze out, and I got all, you know, it took hours, but I got all the drugs out of my house. And I even took, you know, I kept aspirin just in case, and that was it. During my withdrawals, which, you know, if you know anything about addiction, they can be pretty physically challenging. Absolutely horrible pain and nausea, and it's just terrible. And I needed a distraction, and something, anything to get my mind off of what was happening to my body. So I flipped on the television, and Fox News was on. So I sat down for a moment to see, well, maybe this will help. And I found it, considering what I was going through at that time, I found it very soothing. You know, they're on 24/7, and you know, for a week, almost, I was up 24/7 pretty much, save a nap here or there. And so I just kept watching, and I kept watching it, and after that week I got over the initial, you know, withdrawal, and I was feeling pretty good. Called my boss and said I'm ready to come back to work, and I was up, ready for my first day back to work. I was excited. I was watching Fox and Friends, and then just, you know, absorbing what they had to offer. And I got a phone call from my boss, and he said, Bob, you know, hey man, where are you? And I said, well, you know, I'll be there at 9 when I'm supposed to be there. I said, Bob, it's 10:30. I thought, oh my God, man, first day back, please cut me some slack. He was real cool, and so I went in and did the day, but got on the internet some and checked the news, the streaming news, wanted to know what was going on, and I was able to do that for a week or so, and then I kind of got caught doing that, and he said, look, you can't, you're here to work, you're not here to watch Fox damn news all day long on the internet. And I thought, okay, well, I'm sorry. Got home that night, and you know, had something to eat, but you know, turned on, you know, Fox News the minute I got home, but I still wanted what I wanted, you know, like a true addict. We want what we want when we want it. And so I went down to the store and bought myself a little television. The weekend came, and you know, I stayed in the house and watched, and stuck it in my drawer to where I could do what I was thinking, and when people were watching, I was working, and when they weren't watching, I was watching. You know what I mean? And you think, well, if you're not drinking or drugging or anything, well, no big deal, so you get a little bit less sleep, which is not that big a deal, but I ended up getting kind of no sleep. And then they caught me again and stuff, and so I had to put that away, so I was restricted to Fox and Friends in the morning, plowing through the day somehow. The weekends, I just would really get engrossed and watch the prime time, watch Red Eye. Red Eye's my nemesis, oh gosh. That following Monday, I just kind of didn't go. You know how you do, you start out, you call in, you know, I'm sick, and you know, anybody's gonna buy that once. I got to where I was staying up pretty much all night and had no way to get up and go to work in the morning. Come Wednesday when I wasn't there, then they wanted a doctor's note, and I thought, oh crap, how am I gonna do that? But you know, I got on my computer, what do they know? You know, if you watch 2 shows a day on something, who cares, right? But I'm TiVoing, and I'm just not sleeping. I mean, I could sit on the couch and watch news, of course. I mean, God, give me a break. But I couldn't function much past that. He called me with that, and he said, you know, Bob, if you're not here to work, we can't use you. And I lost my job again. If I have to tell you something I'm grateful for today, I'll have to say, I guess it's this room, because right now I'm not watching. But I still didn't care. I went home the day I was fired, turned on Fox News, and sat there for 3 days straight. Grateful is a little difficult for me today. I'm not really grateful at all today. Got online and looked up, you know, Fox News help group or whatever. I don't remember what the hell I googled.
I have not seen any Fox News in any way, shape, or form for a little over 2 months.
All right.
2 months.
Very good.
Yeah, I'm real proud of that. I mean,
Backsliding?
hard to backslide when your electricity's been cut off, but, you know, but still, you know, I could go somewhere else, and I haven't. I've been doing a lot of reading by candlelight.